Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Focus Vandalia. My name is Rich Hopkins. I'm the communications manager for the city. And on today's episode, we're checking in with our Division of Police, who've reinstated a program designed to get officers out of their cars and into your neighborhoods. The Vandalia Division of Police this summer has reinstituted the Bike Patrol program, a method of patrol that allows officers to get a little closer to the citizens they serve.
The Bike Patrol program was suspended here just a few years ago for a number of different reasons, but as we've gotten into the summer months and as we look at various ways that we can patrol the residential areas, the business areas of our community, we looked at how important the Bike Patrol program, and that was one of the things that I really wanted to bring back to the city of Vandalia.
Vandalia Police Chief Kurt Aldhouse says an effective Bike Patrol program can be an integral component of an overall patrol strategy.
There are a number of advantages when it comes to the Bike Patrol program. First of all, it allows the officer to get outside of the car, and their senses are more acute to what's going on. You can hear and see more when you're on a bike versus when you're sitting in a car driving through an area. They're more accessible to the residents, to the business owners. It's much easier to stop your bike on a street and interact with the children that are playing in the front yard or interact with the resident that may be doing some yard work. So there's a lot more contact between the residents and the officers.
Beyond the advantage of enhanced citizen contact, bicycle patrols are able to go places that a bulky police cruiser simply cannot.
It's really easy for an officer on bike patrol to get into some areas where perhaps a vehicle may not be accessible. It might be into the parks, it could be into parking areas, parking lots, different areas that may not be as easily accessible by a vehicle. So it also gives us an advantage when it comes to patrol.
Chief Aldhouse says our citizens aren't the only ones benefiting from the Bike Patrol.
The other advantage for our officers is it gives them a form of exercise while they're out in their patrol duties and give them a chance to get some fresh air, getting a little exercise on that bike while they are patrolling the city streets.
You might be surprised to learn that there's a significant amount of training involved with becoming a Bike Patrol officer.
We currently have 8 officers who are internationally trained and certified as Bike Patrol officers. It is a 40-hour training course for an officer to be trained on the utilization of a bike for patrol purposes. And it's more than just getting on and pedaling, but it's being observant of the traffic that they're around, because they will be in an area where there's vehicular traffic. It's being observant of any criminal activity that could be going on and how to address that as far as disembarking from the bike, addressing individuals, if they have to take any action from the bike, making a quick stop, things like that. So there is a significant amount of training that goes into being a Bike Patrol officer.
The newly instituted Bike Patrol has only been in effect a few weeks, but the response from neighborhoods has been very positive.
It's been nice to hear. We've had a lot of favorable feedback from the city since we started that. We'll continue to keep this going throughout the season. Obviously, when the weather prohibits that, that'll be something that we will not be able to utilize, but we're going to utilize it as long as we can.
Chief Aldhouse says there are other advantages to the Bike Patrol program. For one, bicycles are a lot cheaper to buy and to maintain than the full dressed-out police cruiser. There are more citizen contacts by officers riding the bikes. And here's one you may not have thought of. Perpetrators don't notice bicycle patrol officers as easily as they do those big police cruisers. So it's more likely they might catch a bad guy in the act. That's going to do it for this edition of Focus Vandalia. I'm Rich Hopkins. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.